for various reasons. I grew up in a Christian household, so I decided I was going to wait till marriage to save my virginity. Thank you, no one, for applauding that. But no, I came close. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like there were some missteps along the way. I kind of treated my virginity like I treat golf. Like there were some mulligans. Like just a tip didn't count. If she weighed more than me, that didn't count. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I don't break the rules, guys. But no, I was 23, pretty long time, late bloomer, and I was dating this girl for like 2.5 years. Long-term relationship, talking marriage, talking a future together, so it just kind of seemed like the right time for her to break up with me for someone else. And then me, in turn, get pissed-ass drunk and go out and try to fuck the first thing that was willing, which I did, and apparently found the biggest whore this side of the Mississippi. And I know that because of what she said to me when it was done. We get done having sex, and by sex I mean she raped and rented out my penis for her own pleasure for about 15 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes, but it's a true story. She rolls over and then says, quote, "Yep, that's what all the fuss is about," then promptly grabbed all of her shit and left. Just like the ending to any fairy tale princess of you losing your virginity. Thank you so much. But anyway, I had to go buy condoms, because the girlfriend I have now, she was like, "Hey, listen, changing contraceptives, you're going to need to go buy condoms for the first 30 days, because one of the side effects is heightened possible pregnancy, as well as extreme emotional mood swings. So, yay for my next 30 days. So like, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, all right, well, like, I mean, we haven't really had to use them before, and it's not like we weren't safe. Like, we've used other forms, like this Native American tradition's been passed down for generations in my family called pulling out. It's got like an 83% effective rate, and my fist violently punching her uterus while she's sleeping is another 17%. So it all kind of evens out. In the end. So then she's like, "Hey, listen, you got to go buy condoms," and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna overanalyze this. I'm gonna freak out, and make this a lot more awkward than it has to be." So I say, what? I'll go to Kroger at like midnight, so no one's there, and I'll just like grab a bunch of other shit so I can mask the fact that I'm only buying condoms. Because you don't want to walk in and just like grab a stack of condoms to the register and be like, "Hey, listen, go ahead and hurry up and make this transaction happen because I gotta get back before she regains consciousness and realizes what she's getting herself into." Yes, I do have a Kroger Plus card. 13 cents. All right. So I'm walking in there and I'm like freaking out and I'm just like real paranoid for no reason, and I'm just grabbing random shit, trying to mask this and it's stuff like I'm so nervous that I didn't really look what I was grabbing, so I made it a lot more uncomfortable than it should have been. So I go to the register and I'm like with my little basket, I'm like, "Hey, where are the condoms at?" And he looks at my basket and it's just like Jet magazine, Red Bull, and like lighter fluid. Like, what kind of weird shit is this guy into? They're over there. So I walk over there, and for some unknown fucking reason, they're locked in a glass case that I have to get help for. I can't just get them on my own. So of course, since I'm an insecure, awkward, average white person, they send the biggest black guy they have on staff to assist me with something to fit over my much smaller penis. And he comes over and he's like, "Hey man, which one do you need?" I was like, no fucking clue what I'm looking at. I'm just trying to throw out like questions, like I'm like trying to weigh my options. Like, "I don't know, Jamal. These are for..." You're offended by the Jamal comment? Sorry, La Jamal. I don't know. These are for endurance and stamina, but this is for comfort and sensation. What are you thinking, man? Just not flinching at all. Okay, fuck it. Just give me the Trojans. I've seen those on TV. I'll just take those. Then he asked me a question I wasn't prepared for. He said, "What size?" Don't be so nonchalant about it, Jamal. It's not a t-shirt or shoes that I'm buying. This is going to fit over my penis. So, I guess whatever's the polar opposite of you. So, I'll tell you what. Why don't you look on here and see if one of the boxes has a description that says, "Will fit over 4.5 to 5 inches and make you last to the third chorus line of I'll Make Love to You from Boyz II Men." Because that's really my only preference. And just know that next time, and sometimes you do this, I'll go buy Ziploc baggies and rubber bands, because even with the lack of circulation on my dick, there's no way this could be more uncomfortable than this transaction.